My name is Neil Daniel, and I live in a community. I want to tell you why. We humans, like all other animals, fear fire. We fear its awesome destructive power. But somewhere in our prehistory, we discovered that fire could also be useful. The community, the tribe, learned that with fire they could prepare and process food, allowing us to include many previously indigestible foods in our diet. It was the development of that science of food preparation around the community hearth that turned Homo erectus into Homo sapiens. Today, fire remains an essential part of our lives. It is a basic process that provides us with the useful energy upon which we depend, but its destructive power persists. Two recent house fires in my community that occurred within days of each other reminded me, in dramatic fashion, of that fact and of its simple corollary that we need each other, especially in times of great calamity. 3 people died in the first fire, primarily, as we later learned, because there was no one there to help them. They had never been part of the community, and when disaster struck, there was no neighbor for them to call. They died as they had lived, as strangers. The reaction to the second fire was different. People came together to help, offering solace and material assistance. The community seemed to have recognized that the real tragedy was not the accidental catastrophe, but the failure of a community response. As destructive to a community as a fire can be, its power pales in comparison to that of fear and alienation. The cooking fire in which Homo sapiens was born was a community asset, and it was in the context of people working together that progress became possible. The fear and alienation breeding in the modern context of conflict and hysteria threatens us all as it divides the community, reducing us to a collection of competing individuals afraid of each other. Bumper sticker philosophy, characterized by declarations like do unto others before they do unto you, endanger the public psyche. But thankfully, not in my community. Here we still gather around the cooking fire to break bread together and to nurture the community that is the unbreakable strength of our nation.